in the way that I serve, in the way I care, in the way I work with devotion and commitment. I strive to search for excellence in every day that I do. By the pursuit of commitment and competence, by the constant search of an effective and efficient way of doing things through an effective and efficient manner. I believe that the great architect of the universe is my Father, who takes care of my deeds according to His will.
PCCI Paranaque Vice President and Director for Meetings and Attendance, Mr. Rolando.
This year's conference theme is Business Radar 2014. Most, if not all of us who are gathered here today probably knows that the full implementation of the ASEAN Free Trade Agreement will take place by the end of 2015. One of the guest speakers will talk about innovation. From the mother organization of Philippine Chamber, we have with us this morning Ms. Nora L. Laguna, immediate past president NCR. We have also Mr. Efren Alas, regional governor. And then we have Mr. Tomigo Olivarez, PCCI president. One of our past president, no other than Mr. Pete Domana, led Express Service E, which is represented by one of our directors, Ms. Loli Durian.
Now, any organization must grow over the years. So we thought it fitting that we will induct new members every time that we have an event such as this. To reel off our induction ceremonies, may I call on our Vice President and Chair for Professional Development to introduce the new members. May I call on Mr. Arman Bubuno.
Thank you, Ms. Director Fe. We are privileged to have new members this morning to join us for this great event. May I call on our inductees?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Representing my company, state the name of your company. After having been admitted as a member of the PCCI Paranaque City Incorporated, hereby solemnly swear that I will actively, conscientiously and faithfully participate in the activities of the Chamber and subscribe to uphold its corporate bylaws. So help me. Congratulations.
May I now call on one of our directors to introduce our guest speakers from the PCCI NCR. Please welcome Director and Chair for Media, Publicity and Promotions, Mr. Rudy Viescas.
Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
One of the most important part of this kind of program, this inspirational talk, message. Since I think the one who is invited is not around, so we have a representative from PCCI NCR, Madam Nora L. Lacuña, the past chairman of NCR. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. To our president, good morning. And the past president, of course, Mr. Alex, good morning to you, all of you. Our president, Mr. Ambassador Alfredo Yao, is right now with the president Pinoy at Malaysia, in Malaysia. So he's one of the entourage of our president. So I was given the task to read his message to all of you. Distinguished officers and members of the PCCI Paranaque, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank Mr. Suarez, the president of the PCCI Paranaque, for his very kind invitation. I would like to commend the leadership and the organizers of the 8th Paranaque Business Conference for bringing together entrepreneurs and business leaders from various local chambers to focus on what lies ahead in the business radar of 2014. The conference theme, Business Radar 2014, has a very positive note. It is geared towards optimism, to confront the challenges head-on, to dwell and emphasize the pathways to sustainable and inclusive growth, and continue building edifices and stepping stones of growth and development, rather than bewail the roadblocks and the potholes of pessimism. The Philippine Chamber of Commerce has a very special project that we have with the DTI. We will be creating a business resource center in some areas, especially here in National Capital Region. What business we can have here in the Philippines, especially not in your area. So we were thinking of putting one here in Paranaque.
Susunod po natin speaker na magbibigay ng napakagandang message. Wala rin pa kundi ang Regional Governor, PCCI, NCR, Mr. Edwin Alas.
I made a very bold suggestion in the presence of the Vice President, Chairman of PCCI NCR. I told them, let's change the topic and concentrate on preparation for the forthcoming 2015 economic integration. This is very important. It's a good thing, as I said, this is aptly named. We have to be concerned because after 2015, all products coming from the different countries will be coming to the Philippines free of tax. And they'll be competing with all the products manufactured here in the Philippines. The most to be hardly hit by this are the farmers. The basic fundamentals in business are present in the country. We don't care about the politicians. We don't care about politics. Kaya po tayo gumagalaw eh. In other countries, they're so involved in politics, nagpapatayan pa sila, just like in the States. Okay? So dito po, tuloy-tuloy tayo. Napakaswerte po ng Pilipinas because the basic fundamentals are here. Disiplinado yung mga businessmen. We have PCCI. Kaya maganda po ang takbo ng business sa Pilipinas. So salamat po.
Marami pong mga technology ang Philippine inventors. At itong Chamber of Commerce, yan po ang maging partner ng ating technology para makilala ang ating produkto sa buong mundo. Then our next speaker, Chairman, he says General Secretary, Mr. Pet Gamanan. Secretary General.
We have to be aware that there is a new normal. Meron pong bagong normal. Not only in the environment, but also in the business climate. Iba na ho yung dati nakagisnan. Who would ever think that Typhoon Yolanda would devastate areas in the Visayas so much? They were talking about it shortly before it happened. They kept talking, even President Pinoy was talking about the storm surge. But we knew it in terms of surge. But did we really do enough to prepare for it? Pretty much the same thing that President Joy is talking about. Nagawan ba natin ng paraan? Napag-isipan ba natin kung ano mangyayari kapag nandun na yung mga kinatatakutan natin? Even now as we speak, we're now trying to ask you, bumili naman kayo ng mga Filipino-made products. Kung hindi man, ang sabi ng Ambassador Yao, kung hindi man Filipino-made, at least those that are made by companies, which may be multinational, but they're doing it in the Philippines, because that means they're giving employment to Filipinos. So you have two choices. Pinakamaganda, yung negosyo ng Pilipino, at kung ayaw mo, doon ka man lang sa negosyo na ginagawa dito sa
again, that we are 20 years old. Emerald, ano nga yan eh, Emerald anniversary. But you know, we could not have gone 20 years without the people who started PCCI Paranaque. Attorney Unides David, we were founded in 1994. Next, please. Then we have in 1995, Mr. Rolando. In 1996, we have Mr. Rodrigo Campos. In 1999, we have Mr. Romeo Cruz.
Sir.
Next. In the year 2000, we have Attorney Gregorio Batalier. In 2001, we have Dr. Eduardo Gutierrez Ong. In 2002, we have Mr. Angelito Colonna. In 2003, we have Engineer Serafin Pantaleon. In 2004, we have Engineer Augusto Soliman. In 2005, we have Ms. Carmen Flores. In 2007, we have Mr. Pizzana. And our immediate past president, who is president for the year 2006 to 2013, Mr. Alex Flores.
In grateful recognition and sincere acknowledgement of the invaluable contributions they provided to the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Paranaque City, Inc. as our past presidents. Given this 28th day of February 2014 at the Forum Hall of Casino Filipino, Paranaque City. Signed, Rolando Suarez, Chair and President of the Board. Phoebe Sulueta, Director of Chair for Committee on Programs, Recognition and Awards.
For 2015. Dahil kung hindi tayo mag-prepare, may iwanan tayo ng ating ASEAN trophies. Okay, so again, congratulations on our 20th anniversary. I hope we're all be united to make this chamber again another most outstanding chamber sa buong Pilipinas.
Many of us who were past presidents have graduated to dealing with the PCCI main already. So you have Lito Colonna and myself who are there, and E.G. Ong and Pete Dumana. And we are I am very proud particularly that you are in good hands with Rolly.
Thank you, thank you.
And I look forward not only to Rolly becoming the most outstanding chamber in NCR, but the most outstanding chamber in the Philippines. We haven't achieved that yet.
We'll do that.
For his valedictory address and and his turnover of the chamber to the new group. Mr. Flores, please.
I would like to thank profusely, Taglish na, yung mga naging bahagi po ng aking pagiging Pangulo sa nakaraang 6 na taon. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat sapagkat sa pamamagitan ng ating tripartite na tinatawag na pakikisa, tayo bilang business sector, tayo pa rin bilang NGO or civil society, sa pagkipag-ugnayan sa lokal na pamahalaan. Sa loob ng 6 na taon, ay sama-sama tayo nagdulot ng karangalan sa ating chamber. Suffice to say, na 3 beses po tayo na nabigyan ng MOCA Awards and lately 2012 citation. Hindi ito magiging Pangulo, kundi member ng chamber at naging director. Our president now, Mr. Ricardo Rolando Suarez, who was then the past director of Paranaque. Rodolfo Viesca Sr., Director of Police Police. Ako ang mga masisipag na membro ng ating 2013 board. Romy Robles, Director. For entertainment na ito, Mr. Armando Baguno. First, to do the honors of recognizing us by the wholesale, I would rather let our president now, Rolando Suarez, read this.
In grateful recognition and sincere acknowledgement of the invaluable support he provided to the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Paranaque City, as past President, August to December 2006, and 2008 to 2013. The most outstanding Chamber awardee, year 2006, 2008, and 2009. Pque, International Awardee, 2006 in Taiwan, 2008 in Philippines, and 2012 in Nepal. For all of Casino Filipino, Paranaque City, signed Rolando Suarez, Chair and President of the Chamber, Fe Sulueta, Director, Committee on Programs, Awards, and Recognition. Next. Mahirap ito, pero we are now in the right direction and we are step ahead. Congratulations, Lex.
We now come to the turnover to our incoming president. And to make it more fitting, I would like to turn over now, officially,
Mabigat yan.
this bell or this gong. 24 carats to, ha? Tingnan mo. Security guard, please take note. Baka po hindi mawala. Okay? Kita mo, tunog 24 karat talaga, no? I now would like to sit over this mantle of leadership, this symbol of leadership, this bell, and this gavel, okay, to our President, Mr. Rolando Suarez.
Shut me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet to take your aim. Far away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium.
Palakpakan naman po natin ang ating mga officers sa ating po Paranaque Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Paranaque City, headed by our very able President Rolando Suarez. Palakpakan po natin. So today we will be witnessing the oath of taking out of office of our officers of our chamber. So I would like to ask each and everyone to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please mention your name. Having been elected to the position of, please mention your position.
of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Paranaque City Incorporated, do hereby solemnly swear that I shall uphold without reservations its corporate bylaws and shall discharge to the best of my knowledge and abilities the duties of my present position and of all others that I may hereafter hold or be conferred upon the welfare of the Chamber and the fulfillment of the purposes for which it was created. So help me God. Congratulations. Can we give them an applause?
Our keynote speaker for today is a whiff of fresh air, a rare breed of public servant that embodies the rise of new politics in the city of Paranaque. He is a champion athlete, a successful businessman, a dedicated civic leader, and an accomplished politician with an unblemished track of record of honest and dedicated public service. The son of former Paranaque Mayor Dr. Pablo Olivarez and the late Dr. Rosario de Leon Olivarez, prior to his landslide victory in the 2013 mayoral race in Paranaque, he was the representative of the city's 1st district in the House of Representatives, and much earlier in his political career, served as senior board member and eventually vice governor of the province of Laguna. His well-rounded personal background, coupled with his deep faith in God, makes a speaker the ideal person to lead a city that is facing serious challenges on various fronts. And he is certainly not one to betray the hopes and aspirations of those who entrusted him the great responsibility of leading Paranaque City to a brighter and more caring future. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome with resounding applause the Honorable Mayor of Paranaque City, Mayor Edwin L. Olivarez.
First of all, it is my honor and privilege to be part of this business conference, our 8th business conference of our chamber, Paranaque City, headed by our very able President, Suarez. First of all, I would like to congratulate our former board, headed by Alex Flores. Palakpakan po natin si Alex, who guided us for how many years, for many years, for the right direction of our chamber. At ako po ay naniniwala kung ano po ang naumpisahan ng ating pong pamunuan ng ating pong chamber, ito po ay pagpapatuloy ng ating Presidente, Suarez. Palakpakan po natin. Kaya po ninyo, you are partners of our city government. Tayo po yung mag-partner, ang ating lokal na gobyerno, ang ating pong business sector. Hindi naman po lingid po sa ating pong kaalaman na tayo po yung host na tinatawag po natin Entertainment City. It is located in the eastern side, in the western side of our city. Dito po sa Manila Bay, along Ross Boulevard, and Macapagal Avenue. Magbubukas na rin po yung pong ating pong City of Dreams here in Paranaque City, and this is owned by the SM Group, namely the Bell Corporation. This would provide, these two establishments, more than 20,000 of jobs, 20,000 employees for this integrated resort. Hindi lang po itong dalawa, andito din po sa atin, ito yung ating tinatawag na Tiger Resort. It's a Japanese corporation na ito din po ay integrated resort na full blast ang kanilang construction, and I think this is the biggest infrastructure, private infrastructure in the whole country. They will be investing by more than $3 billion for this integrated resort. that would add for additional revenue for our city coffer and could provide about more than initially 20,000 of job dito po sa lungsod ng Paranaque. I also have talked to the developer of the Resort World Manila, the Mega World, in partnership with Genting. By March, by next month, they will be starting the construction of the Travelers Resort. This is a 40-hectare land, napakalaki po nun. It will house by more than 1,000 hotel rooms, condominium, and an indoor theme park. I think integrated resort will be expecting millions of local tourists, millions of foreign tourists that will go in the city of Paranaque. Yan nga po ang aming po aim, ang aming vision ng ating city government. We will be the tourist capital. Hindi lang po tayo magiging tourist destination. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the City Council for approving 5 big BPO centers that will be establishing in our city. Yung pong SM Sukat, SM BF, SM Bikutan, they will be putting business processing outsourcing center over there. Inapunaman rin po ng ating City Council yung IT rack doon po sa premises ng Ilorde. And they also approve yung pong Asiana 2 for additional BPO here in Rojas Boulevard. These 5 BPO will be needing about more than 20,000 call center agent. And in the near future, tayo rin po ang magiging sentro ng business processing outsourcing in Metro Manila. Kaya nga po, ito pong development in our city could not be possible without your private counterpart. Kailangan po ang tulong ng ating mga business partner para po patuloy ang pag-unlad ng ating pong lungsod ng Paranaque.
With deep appreciation for your visionary guidance, unwavering leadership, and as a believer of PCCI Paranaque City, active contribution to public-private partnership for peace and progress. Given this 28th day of February 2014, at the Forum Hall PAGCOR, Paranaque City, signed Rolando Suarez, Chair and President of the Board, PCCI Data, Director of Programs and Recognition Award. In grateful recognition and sincere acknowledgement of the invaluable support he provided to the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Paranaque City, add-on ko lang ito, adlib, especially sa kinuwit ni Mayor, na bibigyan tayo ng office. Totoo yun, totoo yun. Totoo yun. Pagkatapos na mag-transfer yung mga judges sa new office, pinapili lang tayo ni Mayor, sabi ko, Mayor, 20 square meters is fine. Pero of course, pag binigyan niya ng more than that, thank you very much. Mayor, we really need that because the DTI is giving us 1 million for the shared services facilities. So we will be what you call managing the DTI office in Paranaque. On yung mga DTI regional offices were dismantled and we were selected out of 5 cities. Paranaque is one of them to manage the DTI operation under the name of DTI but managed by PCCI Paranaque. So, Mayor, maraming salamat sa support mo. Ito po ay talagang taos-puso namin binibigay sa iyo. Thank you, Mayor. We are going to move as one. Kinuha ko yan from my brother, Kuyang Choy Alas. We have to move as one. Next, please. Ito ay gusto ko malaman nyo, as a leader, we have what you call different outlook in life, different perception. So, nakikita nyo pwede pangit, nakikita nyo pwede maganda. Ang meaning noon is simple. We have to have change. We have to be innovative. We have to change leadership. Of course, bigyan nyo naman ako ng 2 taon bago nyo ako palitan. Next. Our Chamber's direction, Mayor, is aligned with your executive and legislative agenda for 2014. Women's rights, priority namin yan. In fact, si Faye is the one controlling almost the affair now. Women's rights. Maternal and child health care with Dr. Olga, we can easily cooperate because our business is birthing homes, lying in, and we can help with Dr. Olga. Maninang namin po yan. Ninang namin yan sa kasal namin nga 30th anniversary. Okay? My wife, Baby Suarez, thank you very much for your support. And the other agenda of the mayor is improve investment climate through the BPLO. Sinabi ni Mayor, napakaganda. O national infrastructure, local infrastructure. Talagang sinabi ni Mayor, naninindig ang balahibo ko. We are overwhelmed sa kanyang report. Hindi ko na dapat sasabihin ulit yun. Namamadali si Mayor. The fourth, good governance, monitoring, transparency, information, freedom of information. Alam ko si Mayor is very transparent. So we are there to support you, Mayor. Next is the livelihood programs through Palermo, Peso, TESDA. I attended the committee hearing sa Peso. We are very, overwhelmed sa plan ng Peso, Palermo. Kuya, brother, Bernie, without the Mayor's knowledge, bumibisita ako dun sa iyo. Without the Mayor's knowledge, pinaplano namin ni Boy Wika kung paano natin gagawin yung pagkukulikta ng mga garbages. Alam mo yun. Kasi sabi ni Lord, yung ginagawa ng kanang kamay mo, huwag mo na pakita ang kaliwa. Just do your work. And the last is peace and order. Of course, we will cooperate with the City Hall detachment. Kayo po ay I'm talking to my directors, I'm talking to the members, kayo po ang legs at saka arms ko. Kayo po ay kailangan mag-share ng commitment ng ating chamber, commitment natin sa city, commitment natin magtulungan. Sapagkat sa Rotary, ang aming motto, service above self. Ang motto namin sa Masonry, service without advertising. But ang motto namin sa chamber is for the love of the city of Paranaque where we live. We have to do our share. So I'm inviting everybody, the new members especially, the members and the directors na still in the clouds, to let us journey together. Ito, the eagle has landed ako yun, but I'm a light together with the Mayor Olivarez. But ang eagle is just what you call the symbol of leadership. So, one city, one chamber, moving as one. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mayor, maraming salamat for listening. Thank you po.
Our founding president to come out and say a message for the chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Edwin.
It's a pleasure to see Mayor Olivarez here discussing all the projects for Paranaque. You know, I live in Ayala, Alabang, so I left Paranaque some time back. But my heart stays with Paranaque. So, masyadong maganda yung mga projects na sinasabi. At I think they're all coming. You know, we're also into the realty thing, and we anticipate Paranaque's side of the casino city to be the leading territory, not just for it will compete with Makati, and we anticipate all the hotels coming in the territory. So that will be the city of the future for Metro Manila, because most of the investments that are pouring in Manila are pouring in that territory, and it's all coming in very fast.
He's currently the CEO and coach of Davis, London, and SEA Philippines. Let us welcome our guest speaker for today, Mr. Franco de Rosario.
If you are an innovative company, you don't get sucked into a price war with your competitors. Okay? Kasi differentiated yung produkto nyo at saka service nyo. Why should we innovate is, sa Amerika po, alam niyo yung S&P, yun ang tinatawag nilang Standard & Poor 500. Meron silang studies dun sa Amerika na the companies that spent 30% of their revenue on research and development to become an innovative company outperform all those companies that spend less than 30% of their revenue on research and development. So, meron hong correlation po yan. If you spend on research and development and trying to be innovative, it will pay off in the financial results. Okay? So that's another reason why we should try to be innovative. Sa Apple po, be unreasonable ang kanilang motto. Ang marching orders nila sa mga tao nila, don't be practical, be unreasonable. What does that mean? So, and then the other one is, innovate when necessary. So sa Apple, hindi uubra yan. Sabi nila, innovate incessantly. Meaning, lagi na lang. Hindi pwede yung innovation mo is only a flavor of the month.
CEO at Coach, Davis, Langdon, and Sia, Philippines. In grateful recognition and sincere acknowledgement of the invaluable support he provided to the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Paranaque City as our resource speaker. At the 8th Paranaque Business Conference given this 28th day of February 2014 at the Forum Mall of Casino Filipino Paranaque, signed Rolando Suarez and Phoebe Sulueta. From the bottom of my heart, Frank, hindi ho ako yung I really listen to your piece. In fact, ako pang pinakamaingay.
Oh yeah, I think that's what kept you awake, yung huha.
You're right, you're right.
Thank you so much.
Let's give Mr. Rosario a big round of applause. Stop number 0030. SEC certified investment solicitor, a financial consultant and planner. He's also an advocate and a member of Integrity Initiative. I will not prolong the introduction because I'm sure that he has a lot of good things to share with us. So ladies and gentlemen, let us give a big hand to our next speaker, Mr. Conrado Versosa Fonasien.
PCCI Paranaque is already part of Integrity Initiative. So therefore, I had two things to call your attention to, and that is to commit to an enduring principle of integrity, that's number one, and to commit to an engendering policy of integrity.
My name is Isaac Marcon, the country manager of Convergence here in the Philippines. When you look at our country right now and where it's heading, I think the government is trying its best to really push forward a daang matuwid. Right? And we always believe that the only way we can get our country to move, to be very progressive, is to ensure that the facilities and the infrastructure that the country needs is developed. And I think when you have too much corruption, whether it's in government or in business, it prevents us as a country in moving forward.
The Development Bank of the Philippines is a government entity. So we are governed by PCCI rules, Commission on Audit, civil service rules, how we deal with our employees. So this sets a framework of ethical behavior already. So where does the Integrity Initiative fit now? It will add another set of rules, which is private sector oriented. All these new rules and regulations will keep us on the straight path.
Innovation is successful if it's driven from the top. Local business giants that have spoken this afternoon in the industry have already made up their minds that committing to an enduring principle of integrity is the only solution to the nation's growth and progress. They have also paved the way for a vision of progress and prosperity for the nation's business community. Kaya nga, they are inviting us to do so, and are already laying the infrastructure and culture for a level playing field for the incoming generation of business owners and entrepreneurs who will pick up, explore, and expand on it.
Honesty, integrity, service. And we are contemplating of applying sa integrity initiative. Ang chamber mismo. Okay. In grateful recognition and sincere acknowledgement of the invaluable support Mr. Rolando provided to the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Paranaque City, as our resource speaker. At the 8th Paranaque Business Conference, given this 28th day of February 2014 at the Foro Hall of Casino Filipino, Paranaque City, signed Rolando Suarez, Feby Chulueta.
Ang kauna-unahang water purifier na gawang Pilipino. Ito ay resulta ng masuksing pag-aaral ng sitwasyon ng tubig sa iba't ibang bahagi ng ating bansa. Sa aming kayang halaga at napakadaling gamitin, ang Sunny Spring Water Purifier ay praktikal na alternatibo sa halip na bumili ng mamahaling mineral water o kaya ay distilled water sa bote o galon.
Friday nights and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. With rock music. You get your heart, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, please the dancing queen. Habang maraming singis na sulweta.
This one goes out to the wild love. This one goes out to the one that I've left behind. And I want to share all my love with you. Two hearts that beat as one. Let's just begun. I hold you close in my arms.
Here is ticket number 44. Habang natutulog kayo, ang wife mo pwede mong open ang door. Habang nasa office ka, pwede ka makinig. Dinner po happens to be one of our sponsors, ano? 0075. Si Andrea po is the daughter of the past president, Alex Suarez. Yung senior moments na rin. Pagkaklaro members, diba ano mo siya? Kasama mo, kasama mo yan. Diba kriyato mo siya? Bago po yan, wala tanda sa mga purification, purified water, wala nang ano. Okay. Congratulations, ha? Congratulations. Congratulations sa amin, bro. Congratulations. What's your name? Sino? Hindi niya. Ang alam mo lang, ito, kauna-una ang bata na tumati sa PAGCOR. Number po. Yeah. Congrats. Oo. Auditor. Oo. Kasi kamukha na yung ano. Sir, ano pa na po? Talagang, if there is patience, there is a better reward. Sabi ng presidente, nakakasing siya naman. PCCI. Sponsor. Yan. Piniplan tayo na actually, ang mechanics lang po nito, pag inilagay mo yan kung ano mo, flat iron, nag-i-stop po yung pati.
Ako po ay taos-pusong napapasalamat sa pagdaos ng lahat, especially sa our guest speaker, sa our officers of PCCI headquarters, sa lahat-lahat po na distinguished guest, LGU at saka mga friends namin, new members, at saka old, at saka officers and directors. Maraming pong salamat sa pagdadalo nyo, and we will guarantee you that we will have our quarterly event as promised by our hardworking Director for Programs, Recognition and Awards, Director Bautista Solueta. At sa lahat po ng mga directors na in one way or the other nagtulong-tulong sa paggawa ng ating event na ito or ating business conference to be a successful one. Marami pong salamat. Sana po ay patuloy ang ating pagsasamahan. We will have announcement po ito. We will have our team building sa Tagaytay will be scheduled during our board meeting. Then we will also schedule our bowling tournament, Mayor's Cup bowling tournament. And of course, in the future, we will have Pasay, PCCI Pasay, PCCI Paranaque, MOA signing. And we will also have an local chamber steel challenge. Putukan yan, baril yan. Steel challenge yan. So, we will update everybody on our schedule. Kasama na yon, of course, ang sa ating PCCI NCR Governor Choi Salas Kuyang. Alas, hindi Salas. Alas. Na-miss ano ko lang yun, Brother Pete. Thank you very much for coming. So we will now raffle our final and first prize tablet. And we will request the Secretary General to please draw nito. It's alright. Thank you very much, Secretary General Pete. I will give the opportunity to Sister Faye to read the number.
Wala ako sa lamin.
Napapalata ka eh. Okay. The number is 005. 2 lang? 0052. Mrs. Bonasier. For the first prize. Congratulations po, madam. Madamo kasalamat sa pag-attend mo diyan. Ilungga po ito, kababayan ko. Madamo kasalamat. So, sa lahat, Assalamualaikum, peace be with you. Madamo, salamat. Daghan salamat.